Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So some bad news in the heavyweight division. The fight that we was all waiting for, Manuel Charr versus Trevor Bryan for the WBA regular heavyweight title, has now been cancelled. Essentially due to legal reasons such as visa issues, and also, I believe, an unsigned contract. So this fight has now been cancelled. The fight we all wanted to see, how devastating. This card actually is promoted by Don King, so let's be honest, at this stage of Don King's career, you kind of expect these issues. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, sarcasm aside, I was somewhat looking forward to seeing how Trevor Bryan looked in this fight. I've not really seen too much of Trevor Bryan. He's unbeaten, he's got a decent record, but ultimately I've only seen highlights of this guy, so essentially I've got no idea how good he is, and Manuel Charr would have been his best opponent to date. Manuel Charr isn't great, but he is experienced, he is durable, so yeah, I was looking forward to seeing how Trevor Bryan looked in this fight in somewhat of a step up. If you look at Trevor Bryan's resume to date, his best win is BJ Flores, a cruiserweight coming up to heavyweight, and let's be honest, BJ Flores wasn't really any good at cruiserweight, in all honesty. So, yeah, Manuel Charr against Trevor Bryan, it was a relatively interesting fight, and like I said, it was a step up for Trevor Bryan. But that is no longer going ahead. But Don King does say that the card will still go ahead on January the 29th. Bermane Stiverne was also scheduled to fight on the undercard, so maybe as a replacement we'll get the heavyweight clash between Trevor Bryan and Bermane Stiverne, the fight we've all been waiting for, the fight we've all been asking for. Maybe that will happen, and let's be honest, you know, Bermane Stiverne, even now, would be the best name on Trevor Bryant's resume, and that really goes to show how shallow Trevor Bryan's resume is. And by the way, Trevor Bryan somehow is the WBA interim heavyweight champion of the world, so who knows, maybe we get Bermane Stiverne fighting for a minor heavyweight title in 2021. Who would have thought it? Bermane Stiverne was supposed to fight Christopher Lovejoy on this card, so maybe he'll actually be available to fight Trevor Bryan on this card. Can you imagine Bermane Stiverne fighting for any variant of a heavyweight title in 2021? If anybody can do it, it's Don King. But you know, this whole show from start to finish has been a mess. It was announced really late at the start of a month. You know, the Bermane Stiverne versus Christopher Lovejoy fight fell through, and now the Manuel Charr versus Trevor Bryan fight has fell through. So yeah, while Don King hangs around, and while he's a great figure in the sport of boxing, a recognisable figure, he's got no input in the game these days. His influence has completely gone, and that is why he's promoting the likes of Trevor Bryan and Bermane Stiverne in 2021. You know, Don King is absolutely washed. I've got no idea why he's actually still in boxing, to be honest with you. I mean, put it this way, when I put Don King in the Google search engine, the first thing that was suggested was, is Don King still alive? That's how washed Don King is in 2021. But yeah, I mean, why Trevor Bryan signed with Don King, God only knows. It's not like we've got 40, 50 years of track record to go by. Why do people still sign with this guy? Vanes Martirosyan, another guy recently who signed with Don King, he got the Golovkin fight, but he's not fought since then. You know, it really is beyond me how these guys still sign for this man, given all of the fuckery that he's committed over the years in boxing. But you know, if you still sign for this guy after all of these years, I guess you deserve what you get, right? You can't be that stupid at the end of the day. But there we go. Don King still being Don King. This whole card is an absolute mess. Trevor Bryan versus Manuel Charr appears to be off. Is Trevor Bryan still going to fight? I'm not sure. He could fight Bermane Stiverne. Like I said, he was scheduled to fight on the same card. We'll see what happens with this car crash of a card. Anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Delboy. Peace.